Hey guys, let's take a look at another one of those knives that are on loan to the channel. And today we have a limited edition knife. What we have here is the Svord Von Tempsky Fighter. Let's check it out. So it comes in this deep brown leather sheath, and this is a nice thickness for a sheath. It's well stitched. Got a couple of what appears to be copper rivets here. You have a snap that keeps it from flopping around. Just a well-made sheath. This belt loop will probably accommodate up to a 2-inch belt. So let's check out the knife. Look at this thing. This is a very cool blade. Well, we have the Svord stamp there, and these are made in New Zealand. You may notice it's got kind of a case hardening look to it. And Svord claims that their heat treatment process is top secret. Okay, so you have a signature engraved on this blade, and that is Brian Baker. Not sure if he's the designer or the bladesmith or both, but this is number 30 of 50 made, so this is a very limited edition. So what we have here, not sure if you'd call that a clip point or a spear point blade. It's kind of a combination of both, because typically a spear point doesn't have a swedge on top of the blade. And this is made from EN45 Swedish high carbon steel, and it has a convex edge. This is full tang, and that's a nice thickness for a blade this size. And we have some brass pins along with a silver stainless steel pin through the center of it, which makes for a nice contrast against these black walnut scales. Have a hand guard here. Got a hole here and here. I'm sure that is to help lighten the weight. We have a lanyard hole there. Just a very cool knife altogether. So let's get some dimensions on this bad boy. So let's start with that blade thickness. We're looking at just a hair over 6 millimeters thick. Let's get the length of the blade. Okay, the sharpened edge on this, we're looking at 7 3/4 inches. Overall length of the blade is right at what is that? 2, 4, about 8 5/16 inches long. The handle on this up to the hand guard is right at 4 5/8 inches with an overall length of, looks like about 13 1/8 inches long. So let's get the scale out here. All right. Make sure that's zeroed out once it's set. Okay. The blade on its own 15.1 ounces, and let's add that leather sheath. Total weight of 19.6 ounces. So let's cut a couple things with this blade. I have a piece of cardboard stock here. This is much like what a greeting card would be printed on. Well, slices that fairly well. I have some simple 550 paracord here. And that cut through that without an issue. Now I have some 2-inch wide orange strapping material, and this is a woven nylon. And that zipped through that fairly easily with a nice clean cut. And lastly, we have a piece of commercial grade fire hose. See how well it'll cut this. Oh, took a little effort, but it did cut through that. And this is some type of a woven material with a rubber lining on the inside. It's kind of tough. So that's pretty much it for this one, and this has been the Svord limited edition Von Tempsky Fighter. So that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.